What is up, FEG fam? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, should be a relatively short one. There was just some information that I saw in reference to Yae Miko that I have to discuss with you all, or at least let you guys know about, right? Just in case you're unaware. One of the things that I wanted to do with Yae Miko is that whenever there's new information, new updates, I want to make sure to keep you guys in the know. Now, if you don't want to be spoiled or know anything about Yae Miko, this is not the video for you. I appreciate your support, but I'll see you in the next one. Also, another disclaimer, we're still in beta, right? Things are still subject to change, and I mentioned that in previous videos. We're gonna get changes, guys, all the way leading up to our official release. So we're gonna see probably continual changes until she officially releases, but one of the jobs that I wanted to do here on the channel is to keep you guys up to date with those changes that are happening, right? Also, another quick disclaimer, if you guys hear some work going on or if you hear a chainsaw going off, they are doing a tremendous amount of work outside of my house. They are chopping down trees. They are going to town out there. So if you can hear that, I do apologize, but I had to go ahead and bring you this information. So let's go ahead and talk about what seemingly appears to be some buffs that Yae Miko is receiving. And once again, let me know your thoughts about this information down in the comments below. And if you want to see this information, a link to the Discord will be in the description down below. Join the Discord and go under Genshin Beta News so you can see all of this for yourself. So let's go ahead and now talk about it at this time, finally. So there were some Yae Miko changes, also some videos that I've seen that look absolutely nutty. It appears that you're just going to be able to spam the elemental skill to its max, pop the elemental burst, and then spam the elemental skill again as a viable rotation. Now, once again, this is in beta, so that could be subject to change, but that is appearing to be a viable strategy in how you're going to be playing Yae Miko, which is incredible. And the reason I believe you are able to do this and why these videos are out here is because one of the changes was to the elemental skill cooldown. I almost said school cooldown. That's how excited I am about these buffs. The elemental skill cooldown got reduced, and it got reduced by a pretty significant amount, 5 seconds to be exact. So that is tremendous in my opinion. Now, one of the passives got updated as well. Her first passive just got completely changed altogether. They just went in a completely different route with the first passive. So initially what it was before is that in order to have your elemental skill cooldown reduced, it required your other party members doing things, whether it be their elemental skill or elemental burst, in order to cool down your elemental skill for Yae Miko. Well, they went ahead and did away with that altogether, and it appears that the elemental burst of Yae Miko is what's going to provide the cooldowns for the elemental skill. That is a tremendous change, an absolute tremendous change, because you don't require other party members. You can simply reduce the cooldown of your elemental skill based off your elemental burst. And the reason why that synergizes so well and why it's such a tremendous change is because you want to have your elemental skill max in terms of charges and then do your elemental burst to destroy the elemental skill, and then you are able to get them all back once again. It's just synergistically, it works so much better. It eliminates a lot of what possibly could have been issues with the rotation of Yae Miko. This synergizes so much better in my opinion. And then there was some changes to her constellations, which on this channel we haven't talked about the constellations just yet. I was going to do a video on it here relatively soon. So we haven't talked about it, but basically the C1, the energy that you're getting back is increasing by 1, which is always nice. So not a huge change there, but that's always nice. For C2, now this is the interesting part. This is where things get a little interesting. What happened for C2 is they basically completely changed C2, and it's something totally different. So what they did is they took a part of C6 and they moved it up to C2, like the first half of it. But then they decreased the AoE on the elemental skill. So it's very interesting. And then basically for the C6, they just increased the percentage on that, but that's it. I don't know if there's anything else associated with C6 except increasing the percentage, which is incredible, by the way. C6 is still going to be nutty, even if that's the only thing that happened. But outside of that, there's nothing else associated with C6, at least what I'm seeing in the Discord. Now, this information hasn't been updated on Honey Hunter World just yet. Keep that in mind. So if you go there, you won't see this, but there's no other text associated with C6 outside the percentage got increased. So interesting changes. For me, in my opinion, this was obviously an overall buff to Yae Miko and her kit. I think it makes her smoother to play. The rotation's a lot better, and the constellations, I think, got buffed. It just overall got buffed, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know your opinions on this down in the comments below. And it appears that Yae Miko got a buff, and she's on track to be what appears to be an amazing character. Yeah, I'm liking what is happening so far. But once again, I'll keep you guys up to date once we get closer. If there's more changes that happen, you can, stay tuned to this channel. I'll keep you up to date with those changes. And yeah, that's about it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got something from it. And I'll see you in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in literally everything that you do. My name is Cody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.